Right, and here we are, Myerside, for the ship. Here with the usual regular Alan Nash, delighted to have him, and for a nice little addition, Ali Wright.
Good afternoon. Big show, welcome to the comms team. You excited?
Delighted to be here.
And here we go, Currie with the restart, Currie with the start.
And on we go. Rain's just starting, it's about 4 degrees. It's a good kick-off from the match winner last week, Hunter. Did you see his drop goal on Facebook?
I didn't see it, but I heard all about it.
It was a beauty. Maloney as well, it was an absolute beauty.
Left peg, super deep.
Always sad to see the nails lose in the last minute. Oh well.
Well on.
Steele nearly took the...
Bit of space out here for Currie. See if they get the numbers round. Big ball carrier at 10. Into heavy traffic.
Does well to get over the gain line.
Watsonians seem pretty well set up.
This is Forbes.
Forcing the kick.
Rowland with the dummy.
It's a good match-up today with Jamie Forbes versus Josh Rowland, the two fullbacks. Obviously, Fobo all those years ago used to wear the maroon and white through the school, and Josh Rowland, I think Watsonians' top try scorer so far this season. Both of them playmakers, and both coaches will be hoping they have storming games.
Absolute Nashy.
Niffy and Donald McKill over in Noosa. How are you guys? Hope you're well. And Brian King.
Kingerton early.
Good afternoon, good morning. Not sure what time it is where he is.
It's a line out for Currie. You can hear Stevie Laurie in the background urging his team up. Off the line.
Morning, Brian. Knock on there. Good pressure from Watsonians. Free ball here.
Calling for it left.
Weak on the blind side here.
Yeah, Murray Scott's trying to go that way. He does so. Miller puts boot to ball. And that is out.
Great clearance.
Yeah.
See, he got team of the week last week. Was he out of 22?
He wasn't outside the 22, but I think it actually started outside the 22. Yeah. That's 2 mistakes from that position now. We've got Rowland kicking it straight out, and now Miller.
No, I've not been down every game, but Lee Miller seems to be making team of the week most weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And up the top of the points charts as well.
A little bit of a camera issue there, apologies. Back on.
Try and get it on the ball, Steve-O.
Yeah, not the roof.
Follow the ball.
Little roof inspection. Currie win their line out, playing it up.
A few changes that anyone watching that DJ Innes, usually inside centre, Watsonians actually got knocked out on Thursday night at training. Oh, Currie making a break here, taken down just inside the 22.
Still going.
Still going. Was he held? Is somebody tackle him, please?
There we go.
Okay.
Referee has now said that he was continuing to move on the ground.
Sorry, just going back. How'd you get knocked out on a Thursday? Usually it's a team run and a wee game of touch. Things must have changed a wee bit.
Must have changed things. I think Stevie Laurie's
hard rain.
Barred. Monday to Saturday. Somebody's had a go. I don't know what number this guy is, but he's got a fancy nose piece on. And we see blindside flanker. He's obviously had a bang on the nose recently.
Probably Thursday as well.
Kinger with Nashy and the big show. Ali Wright on comms today. You ever play in the second row, Kinger? You must have done.
Not this side of the road though, Kinger.
Not on this side.
Ross Graham for Watsons, throws in. Goes to McKill. Maul was collapsed pretty quickly, but the referee says it was legal. Play on. Murray Scott digging for it. Ross Graham tackled really
fast,
well.
strong defence from Currie there, yeah. Off the line, off the bat. That was an open side flanker.
Watson's desperately trying to get out of their half here. Murray Scott looks like he's setting up for a box kick here. Bit of a shout there.
Straight out again.
It's 3.
Jamie Forbes maybe looking for a quick one here.
All feels quite on edge here.
Chris Hunter is on the pitch. And he's just helping out.
Yeah. That's 3 attempts at clearing the half and 3 failures for Watsons.
shortened line out, 5-man.
Yep. Looks like this is one off the training paddock for Currie. Watson's contesting, no jumpers. Charlie McKill smothers him.
Exciting back row today. Gregor Nielsen, Connor Boyle, Michael Fido. A lot of pace there. Just grafters, 3 grafters in the back row for Watsonians, so hopefully they'll be disrupting ball all afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fido's got an engine. He could last 120 minutes if required. Currie have had all the possession so far. Pick and go. To the right.
Head straight in front.
Yeah, penalised. Jamie Forbes is.
It's funny that 5-man line out we had. There's 2, so Hodgson's away, and obviously Borthwick's out injured because at the lunch before mentioning he's probably 12 to 16 weeks further. So big changes in the second row for the home team, which can't make the defensive line outs easy against someone as organised as Currie. Yeah,
absolutely. Big Show actually had on last week, Craig Borthwick, and just saying to him, you know, there are lots of changes and there's lots of injuries there in the Hodgie came off at half time, so I was just saying who takes charge there. It usually goes to Charlie McKill, but then he came off, so how they were even getting jumpers up at that point was beyond me.
It's just having strength and depth, isn't it? Having enough guys who want to commit their Tuesdays, Thursdays, get here on a Saturday and give a big piece of their life to the team. So it's good to see that we've still got a strong forward, strong forward pack even with so many injuries.
Yeah, completely agree. And Hunter
starting from where they left off last week.
Yeah. It was probably bang on there actually.
It was about 35 metres straight in front.
He wasn't getting anyone charging down that time
though. Need to get in their half, eh?
Yeah. And Lee Miller is going to get us into their half from the kickoff, but it will be Currie possession straight away. Safely taken. Oh, he has acres of time. Decides to try and run it out. Currie looking composed here. Just a little shovel pass. Oh,
too easy. Straight through.
Straight through. He's looking for the offload, looking for the Bill Mata there.
Charlie McKill, I'll tell you what, that was a really important tackle from him. Scrappy.
Oi, oi.
Penalty Watsonians now.
Is that in range, Nashi? Is that Lee Miller range?
I think he'll have a go at that, will he not?
Yeah, no wind. Yeah.
But usually that'd be straight into the wind. Goes into the far corner as we're looking here.
Yeah.
Not much today.
Not much today at all. No real inclement Miller. A little bit cold.
Get another shot of Chunter's legs though.
Goodness.
Does he own trousers?
Don't know. I think work trousers.
I think Snedge has got the other half on today.
So Lee Miller to even the scores. Looked very frantic from Watsonians there. Lee Miller taking his time. Right footed, about 38 metres. He's used up his full minute for sure.
Distance isn't a problem.
Looks straight over to me.
Good effort. Indeed. Good effort. Nice clean strike.
Well played. I think we've frozen here, Steve, have we?
Should start again, hopefully, Nashi. Still operating on my side.
Oh, we've got replays.
Where's the big flashing R in the corner?
Do you think we can get to the point where we become the video referee?
Hopefully. Go up to VAR.
He's dropped that, ref.
I think we might be a bit biased, unfortunately. Gregor Hunter first. Sorry, it's actually Gregor Nelson. Sorry, he's been down in the twos after starting pretty much every game last week. I think it's because of the internet.
Ah, okay.
But we are broadcasting here.
Big hit up in the midfield.
Quick ball as well.
Yeah, it was a good presentation.
Murray Scott goes right.
Around the back.
Josh Rowland.
They'll be wanting to keep an eye on him all afternoon. Has he been No, he's done really well to get that back.
Good hit.
Great hit up. This is from the Duncan Ferguson who replaced Stanley. He's down in South Africa with Edinburgh. Ross Graham dodges a bullet.
Oh, saw that one coming.
Yeah. Conor Boyle did well to retain possession there. And yeah, looks like penalty given.
Can you hear it? Yeah. 22.
Turned down the 3 points.
Quite ambitious from Watsonians there, guys, trying to play out their own half, given they've not really spent any time in the
in the opposition half, yeah.
Turned over in the second phase. Currie obviously very well drilled in defence.
And talking of well drilled, that's a really good line out. Watsons did well to stop the movement. Currie might try and get it going again, which they do. That looks strong.
The Watsonians will do well to stop this.
Yeah.
A lot of strength coming through, good body position from Currie. Not that I know much about forward.
Yeah.
Just a case of who is it? There we go.
He's got it. I think they probably deserved that.
Agreed entirely.
Wonder if Snedsy's got a Currie top underneath all the Watsonians get onto the
It was interesting that he was speaking at lunch before and actually
Did he
getting
get
a bit of heat.
Did he get
He actually listed off his career, I'd forgotten. 13 seasons. He's taught at the school now for 13 years. I think he played at Currie for 12 or 13. And he thinks the only time he lost to Watsonians was in the cup final.
Yes,
you were
he
mentioned.
did. Yes, he did. I get mentioned, didn't I?
You were mentioned.
Get up, you Sneds.
Blackwood. It was like a who's who of Bruntsfield. You, Blackwood, a few others. Brian Rennie.
Montpellier lifetime members.
Exactly.
Murray Bringhurst? Oh no, he wasn't.
2006, I think it was. Is that
Yeah,
right?
it
Cup
was,
final?
aye. Oh, there's it.
Right, that's Ali Harris. Hunter, add on the extra 2.
He's got it.
So
He's in good form as Hunter.
yeah, certainly off the boot.
Ewan Lister just dialed in there.
He's a regular.
Happy 40th. Hope the party was good last week.
Oh, is that what he was complaining about on Facebook? Restart from Miller, goes long. Currie run it back. Gregor Nelson with the tackle. Currie are doing really well to get it outside that first receiver channel.
Vernal's always a good ball carrier. He's a hard runner.
Chalmers under
space for the counter attack here. Let's see what they can create.
It's into
Roland in the mid. Oh, he's gone all the way over, so we've got to get support there.
That one was flat.
Rory Steele making yards.
Rolling.
Got numbers this way.
Yeah.
Numbers this way.
Decides to take it straight. Good clear out from Ross Graham. Scott does go now. Big tackle.
Only 1 or 2 in the ruck in defence for Currie, though, so just fanning out.
Yeah, and
Form the line.
stopping the space. Scott goes left.
Literally 1 in there.
Hot get with them.
He's got more of a stumble than a tackle. Gregor Nelson to Ross Graham. Does well, he's in the middle of the park, just in the Currie half.
So we see a bit more energy maybe coming from the backs, the Watsonians.
Good pass.
Guthrie takes it on. Really
Breaks
well.
the first tackle.
Taken down by Jamie Forbes. Murray Scott. Again a messy ruck.
He wasn't getting defence, Steve.
No.
No ruck kept shifting back and Currie will hit it.
Seems to be a tactic of them. Steele inside.
Oh, well done. Looking for the offload now. He's got the ball in one hand. It's potential.
The support is
got
there.
great support.
Gets the knee down.
Looking for a quick ball. Stevie Laurie shouting for penalties.
Like him.
Conor Boyle takes it. Scott hasn't got anyone there. Throws it to no one.
A bit scrappy.
Hutton's good in this position.
Broken play. Exceptional.
He's got the knee down. It's now a ruck. Scott goes right to Ferguson.
So he's just got to be patient here. Plenty of phases of play.
It's good.
Great break, good lads. He's getting someone off his shoulder. Not quite. Jamie Forbes complaining he's been tackled away from or pushed off from the ball.
Miller with
white ball, that was risky. And looks like.
I don't think you'll catch him.
See if they pace the cover defence. Oh! That was an intentional.
I've never seen anything like that before.
I've never seen that before. You?
No.
He just took him out.
Actually, we're going to have to go back to this video replay.
Yeah.
You called it.
I'm a bit surprised. Look at this. We've got a wee replay here.
Yeah, that's the delay on the Facebook feed. It was like an American football running line.
No, he's not going upstairs.
No, neither.
The ref didn't even bat an eye.
I think he was blowing and just run 80 metres.
Have you ever seen the? I think it was an American football game, and it was a highlight reel, but the quarterback throws it and the receiver's gone, but the cameraman's run faster than the receiver. Have you seen it? When he runs down, the cameraman's
I don't know what he had for breakfast, but that guy was flying.
He's going like the clapping.
That could be a big moment actually, because Watsonians looked like they were going in there.
Yeah.
Right for the double miss.
And
the boys just ran 80 metres.
Yeah.
85.
And his supporting man ran 90 and smashed him out the way.
Yeah.
The linebacker.
That'll be in the offside line match report, I hope.
That was a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see it coming as well. That was the irony. It was only about 3 people in that area.
To be fair, that Currie boy was absolutely flying.
Oh, he was beating up the ground. 3 from 3 from Hunter.
Yeah. All have been in fairly difficult positions. Golden boot. Stavy also getting in on the action.
Sitting on the fence as always, Stavy.
Miller kicks long straight to the same man. I'd probably change that up if I was you, Lee. Each time it gets run back pretty quickly. Oh, there's space there. There's quite loose ruck defence there from Watsonians. Currie have really got fire in the belly here. Forbes.
Oh, jeez.
This one into touch. So it's all a little bit frantic.
Yeah,
both
Currie
teams.
seem keen to sort of try attack from inside their own half. No problems from in their own 22.
The French flair.
Good day for it though.
Dennis is still on the go. Kinger.
Yeah, Mr. Carmichael.
Mr. Carmichael. See him regularly.
Always got a clipboard, working out
He
stuff.
was down here at 10 o'clock this morning, calling off the Twos game. Doing the graft in, still in his 90s.
Never an easy thing to do to call off a game.
Twos were meant to be at home at Mar, so I had to be called off early to save them.
Okay.
Traveling.
Good knowledge, Ali.
Thank you. Missed out on a good bus trip back, Mar.
Yeah. That one is actually probably a little bit too far. By the time you get past Glasgow, everyone's...
You get a top up though.
Yes.
Strong defence in the midfield from Currie here.
Good from Guthrie.
Sonian's back inside.
I didn't even see that inside pass from Steele. That was good. Hutton still.
Options for Sonian, see if they can get it wide.
Oh, Connor Boyle saw it coming. This is frantic. Scott. There was a bit of space there, but he's tackled eventually by Currie. Scott has to dig for it again. This is Ross Graham. Fido behind him.
That's a good carry with good support. Quicker ball.
Yep. Guthrie, the 12 replacement. Hutton trying to jink his way through.
Got to join the ruck and the forwards aren't there.
Yeah, backs have gone and had to go in. Tackled well by the Currie man. Ross Graham on an angle here.
He's looking for work, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
You just got to look after him, that's good.
Careful, Charlie. Need to support your weight. Connor Boyle takes it straight.
Great leg drive. See if Sonian's getting to 22 and create something.
Here we go.
Round the corner.
Over the game line again.
McKill with 22. Tackled on the gain line. Connor Boyle over it.
Staying the short side, they obviously feel that there's maybe options there.
Ferguson was in the way, but not penalised. This is about the 10th phase. No real yards gained into Guthrie. Hutton, there's good width here.
Oh, almost with the offload. We knock on.
Yeah.
So Currie have done well there.
Phases. Try to move some of the big Currie boys about, I think. Good pace from Watsonians.
Yeah, and actually
2-1, 2-3, the Currie boys down.
Yeah,
they're the first sub coming on.
Number 3, exactly as you're saying, Ali. Just working him so hard, like he's had to be subbed off. He's not happy with it.
Didn't even last as long as Duplessis last night. Half an hour.
Yeah, impact. Did you go down to Merrifield, Ali, or?
I didn't. I was
baby duties
for once, helping out at home with the babies. So, I sat and watched it, and very impressive. I was nervous. I thought we might do the classic Scottish thing of making a mess of it, but
yeah,
should know with Cockrell and that squad he's got assembled is a bit different, and very impressive yet again.
Yeah, indeed.
I was fortunate enough to be there, and
good stuff.
Was at the meal before it, and Magnus Bradbury was interviewed, and he predicted, he actually nailed it with the prediction of the score, but the confidence that he spoke with about the team, the belief that Edinburgh boys have got, that just since Cockrell's come in and he's just sort of restarted everything. You saw it. I don't. People in that room last night and in Murrayfield, I don't think we looked like getting beat.
No.
I thought Edinburgh were fantastic last night in every position.
What's up with him, actually? Bradbury, is he out long term?
I forget. No, I think he's sort of middle of the Six Nations. He'll be fit,
right.
But obviously he's got to get games for Edinburgh and maybe a club. You might go back to a club to get some game time. But big laddie.
Yeah.
Big laddie.
Yeah, Kinger, hopefully we will be able to pass on to Carmichael if we see him. I think Ali Campbell is trying to put an over 40s together, but there's not much enthusiasm so far. Lister, first man on the team sheet. Roland with the up and under.
Screams from the coaching team to just get it back down there.
Where's it?
Steele's done quite well.
Well done, Steely. Here we go. In behind.
Chalmers with
the little jink.
Yeah, he's taking it up, but there wasn't much going on.
Interesting.
Feels quite frantic, guys.
Yes.
Chasing the game away.
20 minutes of frantic rugby, I like. Referee has said let Forbes knock, sorry, the number 9 knocked that on. Come back to a scrum.
First scrum, 22 minutes.
Yeah.
Be interesting because, as I say, there's a few big Currie boys.
They moved over the park. Yeah, by the looks of it, I don't know any of the weights, but it looks like the packs are pretty evenly balanced. Complete guesswork there.
And it's a couple of fatties in each team, so it probably weighs out about right.
A couple of more fatties in the Currie team, perhaps. Murray Scott feeds. First scrum of the match. Currie looked strong there. Completely folds in on itself. Fido tries to clean up.
It's a mess. It's just a mess. What's going on? Watsonians have been lucky there.
Very lucky.
Could have gone either way.
Yeah, there was a massive pile up after the scrum.
Lots of back slapping from the Currie boys. I think they got the upper hand in that scrum. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It did look like the Ferguson was folding in.
Just going back to Bradbury and actually, obviously Hamish Watson going off last night was a bit of a.
No, it's a
I read something about maybe a broken hand or something.
Yeah, it was online,
It's
wasn't
not
it?
ideal. I still feel, obviously no expert, but feel there's a number 8 missing from the whole. That's like be a great piece to add in if we had.
For the
Mata could suddenly be Scottish.
Yeah, I was actually talking about that earlier.
Mata.
He's already played Fiji, hasn't he? So
rules him out.
If Hamish Watson didn't make the Six Nations squad, would it be John Hardy straight into 7? Or Jamie Ritchie?
Interesting to see him straight back in.
Yeah.
There was chat about Watson maybe playing 8, Ritchie at 7, Skinner at 6.
Smallest international 8 ever.
Yeah.
But he would do a job. I mean, he's an outstanding player. Pickamoles was the 8 last night for Montpellier.
Very good point.
And he's not small, but you could almost have not had him on the pitch. Our back row just outdid them last night.
Isolated.
Mata, Ritchie and Watson until Watson went off.
Murray Scott to feed the reset scrum.
get straight, ref.
Yeah. Now the back slapping is for Watsons.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think this is a bit too far. Bit of a
I'd say this is
out of his range. So they'll get it in the corner, set it up, and
the golden boots.
See how close he can get.
I was kicking into the ultras, Ewan Kennedy and all that. So ready. All tops off in the corner.
Yeah, there's a couple of flares being set off. Section N.
Was there anyone a bit worse for wear at the lunch?
It was all quite civilised, I think. It was all quite.
I was speaking to Donald Wynne this week, and he was like, I'm going to lunch, Nash. Last time I was at a lunch, I got that drunk that we just watched the game on Facebook Live in the clubhouse.
No, I didn't count them out because I left a bit sharp, but I think most people were going to make it.
Yeah, good.
It's criminal.
Disappointing from Watsonians there.
Really criminal. Finally get into the 22, probably the first or second time, and make a mess of the line out.
Pretty impressive. The lunch, though, was probably 130 folk there.
Yeah, full house.
Forbesy and Mr. Waters and Kells had done this one, so well done, guys. Good to get that sort of buy-in in January.
Yeah.
Donald Wynne, hello from the bar. Fantastic. Legend.
I don't think he's ever come over here yet.
I know. You ever been to a live game?
Making the most of his social membership.
If you're coming over, bring us some teas.
Yeah. Milk and 2 sugars.
A wee bit chilly at the back of the stand.
So after making a mess of a line out, we've made an even bigger mess of the scrum, being penalised. And cleared to the halfway line by the 9 Frostwick. So all pressure taken off of Currie. They lead the game 17-3 after a slightly contentious second try. So Currie to exit and get into the Watsons half. Fergus Scott, forwards captain for Currie. Goes to the middle. Frostwick.
Textbook line out.
Yeah, they've done that really well.
Good hit. Great hit in the midfield. Just, Fobo's picked it up well, though. He's recovered it.
Yeah, that's what you can rely on with Forbes in the back. So Watsons have driven them back, now in their 10. And more good tackles coming in. Hunter decides enough is enough. That's a really good kick.
Good option.
Yeah, Chalmers is there, inside to Rowland. He's going to try and run it back.
Oh, straight into his own man. What's the ref saying? The ref quite likes blocking in this game, actually, so you shouldn't have a bother with that.
Talking of contentious tries, if this is one. Murray Scott. Gregor Nelson does well to get the gain line. Fido.
Quite quiet so far, Fido.
Yeah,
for him.
Absolutely. He's usually more impactful when he's inside the 22. You know, those little sniping runs, knees down.
Charlie McHill there. Didn't make many yards, but just give us a good platform. I think Murray Scott with the box kick here. Let's see what the chase is like. Brilliant chase.
Yeah, Connor Boyle, really well done.
And Miles offside. They're offside.
Rory Hutton back into traffic and emptied.
Eaton, I think, above the horizontal, but play on.
The ref's no bothered about that.
Son Gozi.
I think Winnie might have the ref's whistle. I heard much of it.
Watson's now a bit more composed. Talking of Fido Ali. Oh, he's tackled well.
Good D.
Yeah. Really flat and static.
Trying to make something out of nothing here. They're not really getting the go forward that we want. Now he's got to have support.
Who's it now?
Who's it?
Oh, Chalmers got lucky
He's
there.
Done very well there to just gather that.
Yeah. Murray Scott feeds Nelson. There's been about 20 similar situations of this. Miller's had enough. That's what.
It's a good kick, but the chasers weren't aware. That was kind of off the cuff, and it gives
Jimmy
plenty
Forbes.
of time for the clearance.
And now that is what you do as a kick. Miller runs it in, Hutton to Steele. See what he can do from here.
Never quite know with Steele.
No.
Gives it to Roland on the inside. He is isolated now though.
He's done well, good upper body strength, and hit again hard. Currie are not shy in
no,
putting their shoulders in. A lot of sideways running here from Watsonians.
Someone's has straightened up. That's Finlay Simpson in for Jamie Hodgson. Crumbs only ever goes straight.
Good running. Great body position there now.
Sit down to Currie boys.
Yeah.
And stayed down. That's
Sungozi. Currie in the noggin.
Physio's on. Murray Scott left. Missed. Steve Laurie just broke a chair. This is Hunter. One of the best kickers.
Oh,
what's the
he does have a whistle. There we go.
That's the whistle.
There we go.
What do we think, boys? Is that a yellow or the Hunter go for it at all?
All sorts. There's
I would say
catcher's down. The boy that the hooker took down still not up.
Yeah.
And is Hutton down as well?
Hutton is nursing.
Blowing. That was about 25 phases.
Yeah. I don't think the Currie player got off the ground. What do you think, guys?
Without the TMO here, it's difficult, isn't it? That ref's got to make a decision on live action, which even the international refs aren't keen on doing. They prefer to go upstairs. So he's just going to play on.
It's a penalty.
To me, it looked as if Hunter didn't actually get off the ground, so it probably would be a yellow card for me, but just a penalty, while Sungozi, the Currie #1, gets some treatment.
Steve, a couple of comments about the sound. Is the sound working?
I don't know, Christine Fraser, I think it's on your end, because we're broadcasting all well, because Winnie has heard us.
Stoppage time to add on here.
Yeah, probably a couple of minutes.
I'll use this plug for the Sonians bubble hats. I see them, a few of them dotted around here.
Yeah.
First saw them mentioned in the newsletter.
First piece of merchandise
Boys
you
know
can
how
buy.
to get one?
Yeah, from the.
You pinch them, you know.
Yeah, just run by someone who's got one.
I think you sell them in a clubhouse.
Yeah, and
the bar.
watsoniansrugby@gmail.com.
There you go.
And Miller adds on 20 metres. But yeah, it's a good point. There's probably about 40 hats.
It's good.
Good to see some Twos boys down as well. That's Johnny Duthie over there. And there's quite a few Currie hats here as well. So good bias. Good balance. Connor Boyle picks it off his shoelaces. What?
He's got just good explosive feet, isn't he? He
Yeah,
just
he
gets going.
Gets over the game line.
He's one of the few Watsonians players who's managed to get over the game line today.
It's advantage straight off the first phase there. Still got advantage.
Steele
Still got the advantage.
does well. Fido's out there.
Still don't think they're over that game line from the first time. No, back for the penalty straight in front.
Going back to offside. As Ali
What
spotted.
do you do here? Take the 3. Not scored for a while.
Where are we? We're not quite at half time yet, are we?
I'll take the 3.
I think I would. Just claw a bit back.
Didn't seem any doubt. That's a good kick.
That's a very good kick. There we go.
Let's see this new second row partnership. What's going to happen at the line out?
Yeah, Finlay Simpson, as you say, Ali. Finlay and Charlie McKill. Charlie McKill's had a number of games for the ones and obviously a sevens sensation.
Wonder how many thermals Charlie McKill's got on. He must be bolted.
I know. Yeah. Cup of tea at
headband
halftime
to start, I suppose. Lugs one.
Okay. Important line out here. Graham goes to the middle. Simpson up.
Good ball.
Currie man slightly in the
Stop
way.
now, nice to go.
Currie have stopped that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
At source.
Whether legal or not, it's play on. Ross Graham goes right, does well to stay up.
Great carry.
Oh, he's within a metre here. Charlie McKill.
Just keep it in the forwards here, I think.
It's got to be in the last couple of phases, last couple of minutes. Scott goes right to Graham.
Good leg drive, but we've got to look
Next
after them. Quick ball, excellent. Let's see what they can do.
McKill.
Double tackle on McKill. He's trying his hardest. Scott goes left this time. Bit of space for Nelson there.
Currie seem to be stacking the blind side, and we're coming back in field into the traffic.
Steely does really well there.
Yeah, he does.
He had about 5 men trying to get him.
Oh, that was shoulders on face, was it?
Yep. Ross Graham again looking for work. He's really carried the team today.
Well, there is. The ref's got his arm out.
Yeah.
Free ball. Try something different with the free ball, or just keep going?
Be chucking it wide, I think.
I certainly would be.
Oh, here's a scrap off the ball. Touch judge has got his flag out as well.
Watsonians have scored.
I was too busy watching the scrap.
Let's hope the linesman's not got a problem here that it was Watsonians.
Well,
that's a good point, Nashi.
Currie boy was on top, but I don't know how it started.
And if it does go back, that would be crushing just in half time. Ali Wright's just going to the TMO. Can't really see very much there.
Just take the kick quickly.
If one of the
that's the rule. Remember, like, there was a Finn Russell one in France last year. So we're getting heckled. There's some drunk down at the front. We're getting heckled.
He was heckling last night at the rugby at the Edinburgh game.
Forbes corner. Watch the game.
Successful kick by Watsonians.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like touch up saw enough.
No, there wasn't enough in it, I don't think. There was a good scrap last night in the Edinburgh Montpellier game. Pretty good scrap with all the pack were in. The referee just kind of shrugged it off and said, "Nice one, lads. Crack on."
Yeah, a little bit French.
That's 17-10, Steve.
Yeah, it is indeed. I've just added on another point there, Ali. Okay. Well spotted. Maths was never my strong point.
One more as well, please. That's 17-9. Thank you.
There we go.
Good man.
Can I get the staff picture?
Oh. Here we go. So, because of the
2 yellows,
because of the little fight, Ross Graham has been yellow carded, as well as Venel by the looks of it.
So we've got it completely wrong. Ross Graham has been
very
big impact.
Very well.
He's been very good.
Currie to restart us. Deep into injury time here. Miller under it. Clears well.
Vernal lost his nose piece in that.
Well, Graham must have got at least one hit in then.
That'll probably take them either side of half time, those boys. So
yeah.
25-minute cool down.
Less than ideal. Currie line out on halfway. Off the
Quick
top.
And flat.
Yeah, they've really nailed their line outs. Frostwick to the captain. Miller started a little high, but he dropped his arms. Chalmers. Oh, well tackled by.
Yeah, they reacted quickly there. Fobo in the thick of it. Bit of a high tackle there.
He hit and was up on again. Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah, Fido's up quickly just to let him know.
Feels like Sony's have come back into it a bit.
Yeah, I'd agree.
They've woken up.
That's 5-10.
Certainly doesn't look like a 17-10 game.
You in Ireland.
Oh, where on earth is he these days?
Where are we when we need a standoff that only tackles with his head? I think that's Ian Monroe as well from Dubai. Shout out the Project Water boys.
Slightly warmer there.
Anna Lister.
Fraser Rennick, he's come on and he's come on and shut the
with Ross Graham off, so
shut the pill.
Yeah, Rennick on.
Who's dropped off as a result? Is it Steely coming off as a result? They'll need to lose someone else.
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out.
Just don't tell the ref.
Currently 16 versus.
Steely's off.
Steely's off.
That's a bold move. They really want
bold move. What did you say?
Bold.
Steely's had a great season so far. Been playing really well.
Including a wee world tour as well.
Yeah, Barbados, Argentina.
He was in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai. Now Nashi. Corner again. There they are. Good kick.
That's a very aggressive kick right into the corner. Obviously with Currie a man down.
Cairnsey's not happy.
Yeah, he's carrying carpets there.
That's a power stance at the side of the pitch, isn't it?
Floodlight's going right off his napper.
Blinded up here in the commentary box.
Get one of those Sony
Sit down, Mark.
Rennick goes to the front. Oh, they get it going again.
Josh Rowland coming in. He's looking for another try. We pick and do.
Meat pie for Rowland again.
Watsonians regroup. Taking it a bit wider.
Hunter lying on it but moves. Miller.
Needs someone running back off. I think he was looking for the old scissors there.
Yeah, didn't get it. Chalmers absolutely halved and driven back. Scott goes right to Simpson. Checks his run. Tackled well. There's space to the right here. Scott goes right. Oh,
not sure about that. We've got a penalty.
Yeah. Well called, Nashi, I think.
Yeah. Didn't see the arm. Good call,
with that kick, I thought we must have done. that was a bit silly. There's 3 players there.
If anyone does that with no penalty advantage.
Into the corner or scrum?
Oh, good question.
Currie have defended the line out as well.
Yeah. Scrum might be the difference, but no, they go for the line out. Nashi's cramping it up with his after his 10 miles today.
Yeah, my calf's just cramped up.
Need to get some electrolytes. Over here, Rennick throws to the front again. Simpson jumps well. Driven back.
The backs are piling in. They're putting their weight in here.
Chalmers adding it in as well. Oh, collapsed. Penalty advantage again. That's 3 in a row in the red zone.
Yeah. Maybe going to be a yellow here.
They've only got 2 backs.
Chip over. Oh!
That was a great kick as well.
Back for the penalty. It's good though. I like that when they've got the penalty advantages. They're trying things.
Yeah. Guthrie running through.
I would have thought that might be a last warning to Currie.
Stevie Laurie kicking off.
Simpson's down after jumping well in the last 2 lineouts. He's on his feet though. This is getting exciting. 7 points here would be very good for Watsonians. So Miller makes a decision. Does he go down the scrum route, or does he go into touch again?
He's going to nudge it in the corner, Steve.
Yeah. Oh, referee has yellow carded.
Is that another one down at 13?
Yeah. So that's Vernal off now.
No, Vernal was off already next week.
Indeed he was. So
oh no, he's got the nose piece, so
maybe that fight was with someone else. Yeah.
Sorry.
The first guy that went off, I think, was the hooker. I think it was Fergus Scott. So both hookers had a swedge. They got yellowed, and then that's the 6.
They're down to 6 in the pack.
Sorry, boys, I've got you.
It's
I thought they might have taken the scrum there. They're down to 6 in the pack.
This is really do or die for Watson's here. 3rd attempt. That's referee told Murray Scott. That's 1. It is now moving though.
Surely from there.
So Murray Scott knows where it is, and he's talking to his pack.
Have they been turned over?
Currie, Currie just got a bit aggressive there, and they forced it, didn't they?
They did indeed, Nashi. Yeah, Currie have got to be happy with that, you know.
Mark Cairns, Currie coach, making a substitution here.
Yeah, trying to marshal things. It will be probably the last play of this first half.
And Rory Steele back on.
Is that his first sin been done?
I don't think there's.
So they're taking off a back rower and putting Steely back on. So we're still a hooker down.
Yeah.
So they're 2 down.
Yeah.
In the front, in the pack.
So Sonians with 14 men, and
I think our extra man's in the back line now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big scrum from both teams
here. A lot
here.
of confusion here. Cairnsey's telling the ref how many they need in the scrum. Andrew Kerr, president's also down with a view.
Yeah.
Good scrum anyway for Currie.
How Currie have done that with 1 man short.
And then running straight at Lee Miller at the 10. It's a great carry. Yeah, it's a hell of a carry up to 22.
He's brilliant. The Currie 12.
Oh.
That is how to clear your lines.
Get to the 22 and then kick. Chalmers.
Sonians, this is where we get exciting. See what they can come up with.
Steely, ball in 1 arm. Gets past the tackle, gives it to Rowland.
Yeah, Rowland had to check his run though.
Yeah, Hutton.
Hutton again, he loves it. Someone run off him. He's still going, looking for the offload, and he gets it.
Big
handoff.
Clear and quick ball.
Really quick ball.
He's offside.
Miller.
The boy in the midfield's offside.
Goes to Chalmers.
Chalmers took that well.
Cutting
through. Now he's got men outside you. You got man outside.
That's a fantastic try.
Oh,
great try.
Well played.
That was exciting.
I think Rory Hutton made that, just the wavy run back in field through the traffic and then the offload.
Yeah.
He just kept the ball alive.
Absolutely wild scenes at Marside in the stands.
I know. Really brave from Chalmers there to draw the fullback and pop. You know, many people would get white line fever, throw it to no one or not give it. So he's done really well there. Really good try. So that takes it to 15 to Watsons.
It's becoming close to half time.
Yeah, surely. We've been saying that for 10 minutes.
No idea how many players are on the pitch.
No idea. It's a turnstile.
I think Watsonians are down
29,
to 14.
I think. Watsonians still down to 14 in there.
Yeah, because Ross Graham's. We've taken off our back rower.
But Ross. Right, okay.
Lee Miller to add on the 2. And it is half time.
This one, Steve.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think hopefully get it over. Forbes tries to, yeah. A little hook.
17-all.
17-all. What a first half we've had here.
Take a bit of time to get going, but once you got going, it was a good game of rugby.
It's amazing. 10 minutes ago, I bet Stevie Laurie's half-time team talk would have been much different to where they're at now. They kind of. It's as if they knew what Stevie was going to be doing at half-time. They thought, we better fix this now, boys, instead of the first 10 minutes of the second half.
We do not want to get shouted at. Yeah, incredible fight back from Watsons.
Saw that the Nails were winning at half-time down at Melrose, 14-7.
You'll be pleased with that.
Obviously very close between Heriots,
Currie,
Watsonians and Currie.
and us, yeah.
Today will go a long way to deciding who sits where.
I've actually got.
You got an update?
No, not an update yet, but I've got just next week's fixtures as well, which is going to be really crucial for the table. Yeah, so Melrose are hosting Heriots, Hawks, Ackies. This is all today's games. Hoyk versus Ayr, Boroughmuir versus Stirling County, and us versus Currie. That's Watsonians. Next week we go to Rayburn Place to play Edinburgh Ackies. Heriots go to Heriots host Boroughmuir, Melrose host Currie, Ayr versus Glasgow Hawks, Stirling versus Hoyk. So looking at next week, Melrose Currie and Heriots Boroughmuir, those are 2 huge games.
Currie have had some run of it, because that'll be Heriots, us, Melrose in 3 weeks.
And was it last week that Ackies got their first win of the season?
Indeed, yeah, versus Hoyk.
It was good. Good on them. I remember earlier in the season when they played here, they were a strong team, some big ball carriers. They just didn't seem to gel, did they?
No. I actually was meeting with Jamie Soule midweek, and he said the morale could not have been higher after that.
Yeah. Often just takes that one game. You might see them kick on again today.
If you've looked over their results over the course of the season, they've actually never been miles off, apart from that Boroughmuir game where it was 70 odd points against. But they've been playing well. They've just come up against stronger teams and been played off the park sometimes.
Absolutely, but just a bit of chat on Edinburgh and Glasgow and the Scottish rugby scene at the moment. I mean, both teams qualified for the quarterfinals now. Glasgow at Saracens, I think they're playing right now.
Yeah,
they were early kick-off today. They were winning early on. I don't know what the full-time score was.
Edinburgh did them a favour by beating Montpellier yesterday.
But we just seem to be in a good spot and just rolling into the Six Nations.
Yeah,
it's quite exciting, and we've got sort of strength and depth throughout the squad.
And with Finn Russell over in France as well. You don't even see him. I don't watch him play very often, but I just know he's out there.
Well, everything he does goes viral. He's carving up. Him and Simon Zebo seem to be best buds.
Yeah.
And it's a joy to watch.
Yeah.
The Six Nations, it's always an exciting time as it comes round, but it's
even more so.
Looking at the fixtures, Italy, first game at home. You know, what a great game to start with. Don't want to get count your chickens, but if you get a good win there, you're off and running. It's such a short tournament. You got to build up what form you can. So if you get a good win there, England have got Ireland the first weekend.
So one of the favourites will be getting beat
and then we welcome the Irish the week after. That's not going to be easy, but at least we got them at home, so a bit of home advantage. Our Murrayfield record's becoming pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
So if the first game against Italy was today, who would be your starting second row? Big Show. Who would be in? Because I think that's a position where we've got lots of options at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Now I think I would go with your strongest team. So that's a tough call actually on the spot. No warning either. I'd have Johnny Gray in, and beside him, I think I'd put Toulis in, and I'd have Skinner in the back row. I think.
Yeah. I
don't actually see a lot of Skinner, but I'm kind of if someone who starts for Exeter every week, a team as good as Exeter are.
Yeah.
Got to make an assumption.
Good point. We should probably mention young Kerr.
Jake Kerr, outstanding. I think playing for Leicester today.
Yeah.
I asked his dad if he was coming along this afternoon. Would have been good to get a bit of chat just to see what the Kerr household was like this week when that squad was announced. But congratulations to Jake. But playing at Leicester with British line Tom Youngs and I think 80 caps for Australia, Pallotta now at hooker, you're going to. I mean, the wealth of experience there is just outstanding. So it's credit to the Leicester system that they've just looked at Jake and said, "Hey, in you go."
Let's get him in. Right, Nashi, back to you then.
Hit me.
First week, who's your back three?
Hogg's going to be at
15.
At 15, I think he's a shoe-in.
You can't not pick Hogg.
Yeah. The exciting player at the moment, Darcy Graham.
Oh, brilliant!
Last night he was outstanding. He knocked that boy out of the way in the Toulon game.
With about a metre
space. I mean, that's Julian Surveyor. You expect these kind of guys to do that. He just stepped up and was like, out my road, I'm scoring here.
Yeah.
But last night, in defence, Darcy Graham, he was so active and he was hammering boys. So I would not be worried about putting him in. Tommy Seymour, he's a class act, British Lions, but is he in top form? I may go for Maitland or Blair Kinghorn on the other wing. I
thought Maitland was just, for me, he's class.
Yeah.
Someone plays for Cyrus and every day plays for Scotland, so reliable, brilliant guy, brilliant finisher. That's whether I was thinking Graham or Seymour, and obviously Hogg at 15.
There's Kinger giving us some updates on turn your computer off if you don't want to know results, but Glasgow ended up getting pumped by Saracens, and he's saying Johnny Gray went off with a shoulder injury, so hopefully we think we might have lost Hamish Watson last night with a broken hand, so let's hope Johnny Gray's okay.
Never good time to get an injury, but two of two
okay,
are really
got another one
players.
for you. If Laidlaw's captain and starting, who's your 9 on the bench?
I think George Horn is brilliant, and a guy to have on the bench, the energy he brings, something a bit different. If you're not necessarily, it'll be required against Italy, who knows, but I think it'd be a great guy to bring some pace to the game.
His support lines
20,
are
25.
incredible as well. He's just always on the inside shoulder.
I do feel a wee bit sorry for Pyrgos and not making the squad. He's played really well at Edinburgh. I'm surprised they didn't just pick 4 9s, but anyway, Townsend knows far better than I do. So.
But then you look at hooker, McAnally obviously will be starting. The Dave Cherry uncapped, Jake Kerr uncapped.
Yeah.
And am I missing a 4? We're going for 3 hookers. Ross Ford obviously looks like the end of his international career. Grant Stewart. That's it. But Ross Ford, he's there.
What's the story there?
I think it's just he's out of favour. I don't think he's injured.
No.
He's just not getting a run of games for Edinburgh. He's not getting a look in, and then obviously Townsend said, "Well, we need to look to the future."
Yeah, Rugby World Cup coming up. You probably want to try and get some game time for the younger guys.
Dave Cherry's obviously been in the sort of short window up here playing for Edinburgh at Murrayfield, and Townsend will see him a lot more.
Yeah.
But Jake Kerr's been playing for Leicester in that front row with Dan Cole and Ellis Genge either side of him. I mean, he is getting top class experience. We might just see him if he has a good sort of training camp in the build up.
Well, I was
pretty attritional position as well. You can get through the players pretty quickly in the front row. So.
I can't remember who I was speaking
to. Talk of hookers.
It's just incredible.
Here comes
Nellie Cochrane. Yeah.
We are live on air, Nellie, so no swearing.
Let me just quickly check and get you on it.
No, I'll do you after.
Okay, we're back. We just took a little moment off camera there to speak to Neil Cochrane.
He's a bit shy, he didn't want to come on this afternoon.
He says he'll come on at full time, but they all say that.
Forwards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you continue to play, you never know.
Right, 17-all. Let's get the predictions on the comments, please. Get them coming in. Where's this going to end up?
Yeah, where's this going to end up? 17-all. Watsons were out first.
Right, Nashy, let's work out how many guys are on this.
Right, I'll count Sonians.
Fingers and toes.
We've got 14 on.
9, 12, they've got 13. Right.
So it's 14 for Sonians, 13 for Currie.
To start the second half.
Yeah.
So we're expecting the first sin bin to end pretty soon because there was quite a lot of injury time.
Right, that'll be 2 back on.
And Miller starts us off second half here, Meyer side. Big Currie man underneath it, straightens up. Oh, Finlay Simpson does well to stop him. The fold is the call, which means get round the ruck, support your blind side. Forbes takes it well. Forbes always looks dangerous on the ball.
Oh, good counter ruck from Watsonians. Are they going to get this one?
I think they are, Nash.
Oh, that was brave.
There we go.
Well played there from
It's always the risk. I mentioned
Finlay.
earlier they were only putting 1 or 2 in.
Charlie McKill at first receiver. Quick offload.
Decides to pop it.
That was good.
Charlie McKill's there to support as well. Yeah, Nash, said it was brave of Finlay, but he's
taking a bump.
He's taking a bump in there. Steely twisted and mauled in the tackle there.
He was twisted and mauled, but he was looked after.
Yeah.
There, and that was a good piece of play.
Guthrie on the switch. Makes the gain line, but is a bit isolated.
So both teams at 13
out.
players at the moment.
Oh,
he's hit the 9, the ref's not bothered.
Oh, that's straight out. Coming back this way. Right in front of us here. That's Fraser Simpson coming off. He's played well that second row. Head knock, I think.
Yeah, Simpson straight off after that.
Check the nap bar.
That's the doctor there, so he's just deciding that.
Could be Harry Fisher going on?
Yeah, I would say so. He's been brilliant for the 2s all season. He's played a couple of games for the 1s.
And that's Graham Hooker back on, so that's the sin bin done.
Yep, and that is, we're going to work out who this was here. 7, right, so it was Gordon who was involved in the little scrap at the end of the first half. So it's now 14-15 in terms of player numbers. Ian Thompson says 25-19 to Watsons.
And then 20 for Currie.
I was going to say, how they get 2 points from you. Anyway, he obviously knows Steve-O's scoring system.
It's 5 for a kick.
Fraser Rennick's just come off there. That was a good shift he put on there. He came on during the sin bins.
Yeah.
Impressed you look at the depth of the back. So Sorians are obviously, they're looking to come blindside.
Lee Miller decides to kick.
In behind Ben Robbins. Is that going to go all the way? Right.
It is just.
It's now 22. Forbes is up quickly. Gives it to his 10, Hunter. Now we're taking a breath now. It's a pretty frantic start to the second half. Finlay Simpson has come off with the left foot. Hunter goes long. Hutton under it. Miller decides to kick again, goes low. Straight to the...
Megs.
Gets megged.
Oh,
Josh.
Well, it's always a difficult tackle, that one, to me.
He flew up, but he has now been tackled. We've got another man down. He looks absolutely prone. Oh, Forbes on the blind side. Gets past 3.
Josh Rowland that's down.
Yeah, it must have been in that tackle on the 10. Currie are throwing it down a little bit recklessly. Cairns won't be happy. Frostwick to the 10. Hunter misses Forbes, who was on a great line. Disadvantage Watsons. Knock on.
Keeping it on the short side. Oh, he's put his foot in touch. That was generally the wrong way to go there. You want to keep as far away from the touchline as possible.
If you think of the first half and how it started. The Watsonians stuck in their half, got quite a lot of the ball. It's a complete role reversal. Currie now.
Get your mic up to your mouth a little bit more, Alistair.
Sorry, you missed that diamond chat. It's just like a role reversal the first half. Currie penned down. Watsonians started the first half.
Yep.
Plenty of ball, but stuck in their half. Currie have had most of the ball, but can't get out their half.
Frantic.
Watsonians just need to capitalise on this territory.
Yeah. I don't know what Currie's morale is like if Watsons were to go ahead, see if they had to fight back. It's now a scrum inside the Currie half. Watson's ball.
Good clean strike that.
Yeah, straight to Fido. Fido picks.
The gain line.
In behind to Miller. This is
good decoy runners there.
Oh,
he's taken that well, full tilt.
Took that really well.
It's a mess at the ruck. It's a mess. There's a penalty.
Watsonians have been lucky there.
They're really lucky. That was all over the place. People handling it, boys on the ground. Yeah, so somehow the referee's seen that it's penalty Watsons. They're going to the post to get a lead, hopefully. Starting to get quite cold here in the stand.
Starting.
Yeah. Lee Miller's about 35 metres out, the right hand side of the pitch. He is quite strong from this position with no wind as well, so let's see if he makes it. Roland's getting a bit of treatment.
Jumped us having a word with him.
Yeah.
He's taking this chance. It's like he got winded or something. His hands on his head.
Yeah.
Recover.
And then onto his hips, so could a knee to kidney area or something like that. All silent at my side. Miller. Big kick.
Good strike again.
Yeah, strike. Good kick. Well played, and what a turn of events. Watsonians in the lead.
This is really good from Watsons.
They've really rallied, and you never know that you might just see Currie slip away now. You know, they've not scored in a while. Nothing overly positive to talk about for the last sort of 25 minutes.
I think since the yellow cards kick in, they've conceded 17 points unanswered.
Yeah, that's very true. Hunter to restart us. Left foot goes long, Fido's under it. Goes to Miller, who was very nearly charged down, but he has made a good
well
kick.
Played.
Snez takes it on the chest.
Yeah, to stop the fast play. So we'll now have a line out just inside the Watsons half. Currie ball. Lots of calls coming from the stand.
The gap's meant to be a metre there. It's probably about a quarter of a metre.
And just after the referee,
he walks in and then walks out. And just shut it straight again.
Oh. Head down, first receiver. Switch of play.
Good hands from Currie.
His own man, but not really bothering anyone.
Charlie McKill does really well. Drives him back.
Still wrestling here, Charlie and Fobo.
Good friends.
It's a flat ball.
Flat ball. Currie are really trying to force it here. Did not contest at the ruck. Frostwick goes right. This is the substitute, 22. Again, no contest at the ruck. Well, that's a
that's a good
pretty
ball,
flat pass, let's say.
It's flat, but McKill did really well to realise the danger. Currie have the momentum here. So
Chubby Chalmers down on the far side.
Yeah.
No.
Jackson, be careful.
Loads of numbers.
Yeah, Chalmers is
making the most of Chubby Chalmers being down.
Still really good scramble defence from Watsons.
Good depth in the Currie backline here.
Yeah, really good.
They've got good options and the forwards are packing round.
Robbie Nielsen in a little bit of space here is hugely dangerous.
If they just put that ball in behind, I think there's a bit more space there.
Yeah.
Like that, but now they don't have the space. So it's Currie getting quick ball here. Watsonians have just got to be strong in defence.
They're making good ground. Oh, a very late
Watsonians
pass.
are a man down at the moment.
Sorry, it's Hutton, not
Rory Hutton
Chalmers,
come off.
Yeah, Hutton is taking a knock to just below the eye.
Big numbers. Oh, he's cut inside.
Might have been the wrong decision there from Jamie Forbes. This is the wrong time for Hutton to be getting seen to, unfortunately.
Big penalty, that. Big penalty. Don't know who was there with the turnover.
Yeah, if you can try and spot who that was, Ali, that is brilliant.
Watsonians did well. They absorbed a lot there. They weren't overly patient. They just had to keep scrambling.
Yep.
And they got their rewards. Very good. I think the coaching team will be pleased with that.
Definitely. And now
it's a good kick out as well. Almost up to halfway.
very close.
Someone else down though for Watsonians.
That's Jackson, that's the number 1.
Blimey.
Hutton is looking like he's going to have to come off for some treatment.
20, Paul Cunningham.
Paul Cunningham, really strong ball player. Spent a lot of time down the twos this season.
Will he go straight into outside centre, or will they?
They might actually shift Miller out because Cunningham's more of a 10, but I think Miller's done
Big
really
call
well.
to shift to 10.
Absolutely. Yeah, looks like Cunningham is just either slotted into 12 or 13. Some real changes going on in the Watson's team through injury here. Fido's up.
Messy ball.
Murray Scott.
Take that.
Well.
Number 9. Never liked one of those.
Great pass from Miller. Guthrie tackled well by Nielsen.
Any scrum halves? Because scrum half got banjoed at the last.
Play. Connor Boyle took 2 massive hits but did well. It's Harry Fisher.
I think Sony's just need to tidy that up a wee bit. There's a lot of shouts from the home fans that they're coming around the side, but I think that looked all right to me.
Couldn't agree anymore, Ali. I think
It's a clever kick, well executed. This is where Watsonians want to be, if they can just put some pressure on, force mistakes.
yeah, exactly, Nashi. Put the pressure on here, see if you can force a mistake from Currie.
Is there an echo?
It's just old stand we're in.
Yeah, it's this old stand we're in. Scott throws, go to the back.
Shouts of not straight from the Watsonians coaching team. 2 hookers, Neil Cocker and Steve Laurie.
They
What do they
would
know?
I know, they're used to scrumming down first. Oh, great ball. Ben Robbins in open play here.
Not the slowest.
Steely had to make the tackle.
He's
He
got
did
good
so.
support with him.
Yeah, they're flying to the left. Decides to cut in. That's 2 mistakes from Currie. Hunter to the left. Cunningham with a good tackle. First thing he's had to do on the pitch. 22. Matt Hooks. It's on for Currie. Hunter trying to run through and gap. Jackson's
Oh,
there.
the popo.
Offload, he's
Well
done well.
played.
Now this one
Well
wants to
played,
hold
sir.
on, but he's not. He's not put on. Free ball to Currie.
Frantic stuff.
Is it?
Oh, and again.
Oh, another one.
Again.
What's happened? Yep, Watsonians ball, that's fine.
Keystone Cops. The knock on.
It's calling for a standoff just to settle it all down.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He just flies a pass out to the left. Murray Scott again frantic. Nelson double tackled by Currie. 110 miles an hour here.
Some of the big
In
units
behind.
must be struggling a wee bit here. It's pretty fast stuff.
Oh, that looked nasty, but the ref was quite close, and he's given a penalty. Could be a yellow.
Is that a seatbelt?
It was a seatbelt, indeed.
What's he saying?
Touch judge is saying that he's happy just for the penalty. I think Miller might be going for the post here, which must be at the tip of his range, top of his range.
It's an interesting call because you would think there's a bit of success for the line out, catch and drive.
In the second half, certainly.
Nudge it down. Maybe there's a bit of wind we're not picking up here.
Yeah, the flags are looking pretty static. I mean, his previous kicks have been pretty long. They have got the distance, but this is just inside the Currie half.
This would be an absolute hammer of a kick if
really important. You'd really want some people chasing after this in case it goes short or hits a post. Here he goes. He's got the distance, has he? No, he's not. It rolls out. He gave it a good
time to keep that. They kick back to you off the 22.
They do indeed. So, should be Watson's ball. Everyone's in their positions. Hunter with his left foot is going towards the touchline. Steele is under it. Guthrie
loves running at brick walls.
Yeah, he always gets up though.
Yeah,
I might just have cursed him, but he doesn't.
He's very durable.
Mr. Burns.
Connor Boyle straightens up. Slightly slower ball for Murray Scott. Miller. He's got Cunningham.
He's quite good energy, that Cunningham guy. And he's come on, he's carried well.
Fantastic hands as well. He can go
nice
off both hands. Ferguson. Robbie Nielsen tackles him really well. Scott goes left. Miller. Guthrie. Cunningham.
He's looking for work, isn't he?
Yes,
he's fine. Let's get a good presentation. I have to go back right. I think they're going to come left. But
yeah, it's
very tight behind. There's no throwback.
Very tight channel. Currie fullbacks having to watch the line. Oh, Charlie McKill. A bit of a hospital to feed out. Flat pass.
Back in place. Knock on there from Watsonians. A good strong tackle from Currie. Free ball. Jamie Forbes looking for it in open play.
He's even more dangerous than Hutton in this position. Your good lady's watching Ali.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. Number 20 on for Currie. That is Matt Hooks. There's someone wearing 22 out there. I don't know who that is.
Again, it's frantic, but neither team have made much ground there. It's been control. A bit sort of all over the place with no real direction.
It's the winger, Stephen Hamilton, off for Currie. It'll be a Currie scrum right in the middle of the park. Lots of deep intakes of breath from both.
Rhys Davies for Currie, stripped and ready to come on. Big back row.
Jeez, he's ginormous.
Big strong boy.
Yeah.
I think he'll come on at 8. Might come on at 6, but I suspect he'll come on at 8.
Scrum down. Currie were just about to fold round there, so it'll be a reset scrum. One of the Currie forwards has stayed down just after that scrum.
We've managed to go this far, guys, without mentioning the Super 6. How did that happen?
Yeah.
There was a few murmurs of it at the lunch before. Obviously, Currie are
not in it.
Got their views on. They had a shot for it, didn't get it this time.
I think that'll be their coaching staff and players' motivation before every single game. Yeah,
absolutely.
Get as many wins this season as they can and say, well, it doesn't come down to how good your team is.
No.
The
bigger picture than that. Very impressive though to lose your coach in the middle of the season. And reorganise and still stay up the top half of the table.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there would have been a full-on revolt if Currie had got it as well, and another sort of East team, because Ayr obviously are one of the few teams over in the West, the only team in the West, and Stirling.
You just got to hope that years to come, if it is put to an 8-team division or something like that, that Glasgow and someone sort of in the Glasgow city centre, a team sort of gets some finance, gets some backing, and gets things organised there. Because I think not having rugby in Glasgow
It's a real shame.
It's going to be a real loss to the city.
Yeah, absolutely. From what I've heard, the pitch just wasn't strong enough. You know,
Bit of a juggle at the back of the line out.
It's dealt with well. Robbie Nielsen decides to straighten up. One of the strongest centres in club rugby, in my opinion. Currie with the ascension here.
That's a knock on. Oh, he's given the penalty, tackled early.
That was certainly
big call there.
Yeah, not even a 50-50. I think it's a tough call.
Hunters, has he got the distance or has he got the corner?
That's a very good question, Ali. Because then it would be an even match. 2020. They're still not making a decision yet.
Corner, I think, Steve.
Yep, you're right.
They had a great catch and drive in the opposite corner earlier on, so they'll be hoping for more of the same.
Yeah, well, they scored off of it, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the first half, so Hunter has gone to the corner. This could be a big couple of minutes for the game.
I think that's put them back up at full strength as well.
Yeah, both teams back to 15-15.
So your Robbie Nielsen guy has gone at first receiver in the line out, Stephen.
Yeah, interesting. He has got the build of a forward, but
straight into this maul.
Yeah, that is how you do a rolling maul. It has been driven back though.
Watsonians trying to find the ball, disrupt it as best they can.
Splintered into about 5 different pieces. It has reset and going forwards. No idea where the ball is.
Absolutely no idea.
Collapsed, penalty advantage to Currie.
So that's well within kicking distance, but they'll be want to play that advantage and get over the line.
It's another little scrap. That was Robbie Nielsen on Charlie McKill. Touch judge says play on. Currie within a couple meters here. They go for the double push. They must be within
free
a
ball as well.
Couple of centimeters.
Coming back for the penalty.
Coming back for it. Yep. Referee's doing the YMCA. I'm not really sure.
I think Watsonians need to be careful here because the cards have been out
for red zone
2 and 1 respectively. I think he'll be looking at.
Oh, and a scrum as well, because if this goes
penalties in a row.
If this goes down a couple of times, then you know you're in danger of a penalty try. Big moment here on our side.
So Currie, they're going to go 8-9-15.
Scrum collapse.
Might be trying to go the whole way. Oh, here we go.
8,
good call.
9-15.
Oh, he called it. Ben Robbins.
He's got the power to get over, but just not the space in front of him.
Oof, that spacing looked like it was there, but it was closed up. Panic stations for Watsonians here.
Scramble defence, but it's good so far.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that, Ali.
Here they go.
Left. Robbins,
Steve
not Robbins.
Favourite.
Yeah, Nelson. He's somehow stopped. Oh,
Yes.
the big forward. There's numbers there.
Space side, straight into the corner. There we go. I have to say it's deserved.
Yeah, well worked by Currie there. They just absorbed the pressure from the Watsonians defence that they had to. Watsonians kept scrambling, but then the space was found on the outside.
Yeah, very good patience.
Yeah, well played from Currie.
That makes it interesting.
Yeah,
220 with a kick on the far corner.
Heriots beat Melrose down at Melrose. Yeah, 26-21. That is a huge result for the Nails.
That really helps here at the top of the table as well.
Yeah, really dents our progress if the game finishes as it is.
Long way to go, Steve.
Long way to go. Nelson, the captain, 12, is just having a word with the referee. I'm not really sure what about, but saying that he appreciates his comments. So this is a big kick for Hunter here. Takes it outside of a penalty. victory. Being a left footer, I wonder if this is the stronger side, or probably want to be coming from the other side.
It's tough either side, too, that far out.
Here he goes, Hunter to add on the 2.
You ever win the Milroy Cup, Nash?
Nah.
Nah, not for you.
Nah, wasn't for me.
You have to be the smashing boys, probably not kicking. Mike Kerr probably won it in the year, didn't he? Won it when he was about primary 4 or something, wasn't he?
Fisher.
I don't know how I remember that useless piece of information that's what it was called. The Milroy Cup.
Yeah.
Used to be a place kick, and then drop kicks, deciders.
Yeah. And it was
quickly whittle them down.
Do they still do it?
They must do.
Tradition. They still do the march here?
Oh, that was brilliant. Run around the school.
Boys cutting through the art block.
The school's got a little bit bigger since then, so the times must be aggregated. Currie cleared their lines really well. It's 22-20 to Currie. 2-point game. Lots of changes going into this game for Watsons, with DJ Innes, Stanley and Hodgson all being unavailable either through injury or selection elsewhere.
Miller in the back row as well with a broken leg.
Very good call. Nashi Miller injured himself in the game last week. He is here walking around on crutches. Watson's line out off the top.
Oh yeah, give him some protection.
He was, straight through the Currie man.
It's a quick ball off the top, but the boys are just streaming through the line out.
Exactly, there's no point in doing it if that's what happens.
He's got no defence.
Referee was nearly.
Slow ball, it's the scrum half just off his feet, so we've now got one pass before.
Miller.
Easy.
He's lost their shape a wee bit, Sonians.
Yeah, throwing passes they shouldn't. No one in the right positions.
I'd be kicking it away, ref. That's another thing. Sorry. Not meant to be biased up here.
No,
we're biased every week, mate.
You've done very well.
Monster ends. This is no BBC.
No, we can say what we want without swearing, hopefully. Just another score here is Rory Drummond has scored for Boroughmuir, but it's 21 to Muir and 26 to Stirling. So Stirling ahead.
They're in that mid-table pack.
Yeah. Not really much to fight for down there, but it's a close game.
Is that just over the road at Megaland?
Yeah, it is indeed.
Yeah.
Stirling.
That's where Ben Cairns is at the moment, watching Stirling with the backroom staff.
Yeah. Taking some notes as he starts the Super 6 head coach for Stirling next season.
Wonder if he's got eye on any of the Currie boys taking them over.
Sure he does.
Oh, 2 in one game.
Oh my goodness, this is frantic. Another interception, but stopped.
Yeah, it was well recovered. The Sonians defence managed to.
I think it was Guthrie
just grab him.
The
big boy.
Good hits.
2 good hits, but you're still going. Oh, this is 100 miles an hour again. Hunter in behind. Nelson. Oh, they're so flat. Well. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Frostwick gives it to the forwards. Nelson with a big tackle. He's done well. Hunter, this is our set move.
Another big unit in the midfield. Still going.
4 people on top of him.
Should go forward though.
Yeah, good strong run. They've got space here. They've got numbers if they just use the hand. Didn't get the ball. Back inside.
How's he not over? Oh my word! He's dropped down the line.
It's not gone forward, but Watsonians have come away with it.
Free ball on this. So
Currie man down on the 22, so Currie are a man down.
It's only a knock-on advantage though.
This is okay, we're having a go. Someone's got to get with them.
We don't have anyone with Ben Robbins wheels in the wing, unfortunately.
No.
Currie just going to hold it. No, they got down. Hit the ground.
That was close though.
Currie still with a big space in the midfield with the prop struggling.
He shouts advantage over. It's only a knock-on advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going back for a scrum there. Miller's decided, let's get rid of it. And wow, that was a hectic.
That was exciting.
Yeah. Wow.
substitute coming on for Watsonians.
This must be one of the last subs.
You boys going to the Six Nations games?
Nothing planned. Nothing planned.
I think I might be going to the Ireland game at home. I was going to go to France, but it was about £400 a flight into Paris. I couldn't justify that. Cunningham off, Fox on.
I still remember you going to France a few years ago, Steve-O, and drinking the Heineken Blues all through the game. Wondering why you were so sober.
Yeah,
so don't sell booze in the stadium.
79th minute. You do realise that's non-alcohol, don't you? Oh no. I was well hydrated that night though. That was devastating. Alcoholic prices, but non-alcoholic taste. Currie go. Frostwick. Nelson.
Carrying well in the midfield. Wolf.
Ewan Fox just on. Stayed down though. Forbes always takes the line 100 miles an hour. Steele trying to counter ruck. Frostwick misses one. That's how you do it. Get over the gain line.
He's carried very well.
Oh, he had a man on his outside. He didn't see him.
It's a loose head.
Man of the match. He's made 3.
Man of the second half, certainly.
Absolutely.
Is that a turnover?
I think so.
Inside turn. Or it might be McKill, I think, turned that over.
So he's got numbers.
Are they going to go for it?
Steele gets it.
He's passed it forward in his own 22.
Oh my goodness.
High risk running from your own 22.
Oh, that is devastating. I mean, Steele looked like a rabbit in the headlights getting that, but he would have done well to run it in.
Currie just want to camp out down here for the rest of the game, don't they?
Yeah.
Won't want to do much defending, just hold on to it.
When you've got Hunter with an accurate kicker there, you can just really pin us into our corners. Right, scrum Currie, just inside the Watsons 22. Instantly collapses. Just want to give that.
All the boys start shouting at the touch judge.
Yeah. Why can't you see what the problem is?
Kick?
Yeah. So the number 3 for Currie is Fraser Watt, who's made 3 fantastic carries.
Yeah, it's carried well.
Really hitting the gain line.
Making a change.
Oh, and it's him coming off. Watt is off. 16 on. It's Graham Carson.
Blown a bit after.
Prime for a chunder at the side of the pitch.
I think he is.
Well played, big man.
Yeah, good effort.
Second attempt at this scrum. It's collapsing on the left-hand side of the Watsons scrum, right-hand side of the Currie. So the referee's gone around that side just to watch it. It stays up. It's at the back.
Strong up in the loose. Oof.
This has got to be a
They're
penalty.
walking it up. Yeah. Here we go.
We've got afters here. Currie getting in their face.
Just to let them know, if I was Currie here, I'd go scrum again.
Graham Carson's got to be pretty chuffed for that. Straight on, and they went and charged at 10 metres.
Yeah, he would be taking all the credit for that.
Fresh legs and all that.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, I think, call me controversial, but I think the rolling maul is one of these things has to change in the game, because I just think it's too hard to, it's too easy for teams to do it and make 10, 15, 20 metres.
Yeah, and if you try and stop it in any way, it's deemed illegal.
Yeah, and it's probably a yellow card nowadays, certainly in this position. It's unstoppable.
Yeah.
Once it gets going, and it's like, here you go.
This prime example. It's going left, it's going right, the ball at the back.
The ref, he's looking just to see if anyone's pulled it down. It's a bit of a mess.
Currie looking for support, going left. Watsons would be really well to not let this be a try. Brilliant chop tackle. Frostwick goes to 12.
Good hit in midfield
He's
though.
offloaded it.
Sonny
The
back. That's a try. That's a big try. Big moment in the game. Is that the bonus point? Is that 4?
I think that is 4, Ali, yeah. and that makes it even worse in terms of the league. With Heriot's winning, they're going to both be striding ahead of us. And 26 points for Heriot probably means a bonus point as well. So going into the game today, it was Watsonians on 51, Heriot's on 52, Currie on 53, and Melrose on 60. So with 4 points for Heriot's, it's 56. 4 points for Currie, 57, and we would remain on 51. So regardless of bonus points, we're really out with touching distance now.
Is Hobbit about to come on, Steve?
That is indeed. He's a front row, loose head or tight head.
They play either side, does he?
Yeah.
A rare breed.
A modern...
oh, looks angry.
Looks like the modern day front row.
Yeah. Straight over.
Kicking in. 29-20.
He's run the game pretty well. He's just kept them ticking over, isn't he? And Fobo at the fullback with Nielsen. They've got 3 pivotal players there that can just sort of control a game. Sonians with a quick kick off.
He's played it. He's played it. He's played it.
Richardson having a word with the linesman. So's Chris Hunter.
Yeah.
Again, unlike Junter to have a view.
You don't need to be able to lip read to know what Junter just said. Yeah, if the Currie man jumps and touches it, he has played it, so the game should play on, and it would be a scrum.
To be fair, you are allowed to play it, you know. Doesn't mean that instantly lose your advantage if you catch it and it's not 10.
I don't actually know.
Stevie Laurie now on the touchline.
Yeah, Neil Cochrane coming in, get all the big guns in. Oh, Stevie's straight in there.
The scrum's become a bit of a one-sided affair now.
Yeah, Currie just have a great platform to work off of. That 13 is rapid, Joey Reynolds.
He's a good player, he's been around 50 years. Yeah,
Currie in the ascendancy again. Frostwick to Hunter. Number 5's been brilliant for Currie today, Kieran McDonald.
He's been a big presence, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Runs hard, 14
Robbins
coming in looking for work.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the angle.
He's still going on it.
He's just expecting
10
to break the
metres
line.
in front. Finally, Currie are not looking sharp, but they've started again.
Oh, there's no one outside them. Oh, no,
Steele's there.
All done, Steele. Commentator's curse on the boys. First of all, the prop's gone down, and now the second row's gone down.
Oh. Guthrie inside to Murray Scott.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Guthrie gives it to Miller. Ewan Fox in behind. Fido's there. He'll be tired though. He's got Roland outside him.
Almost a forward pass.
I'll finish it for you. That is forward.
Oh, the crowd.
The ambitions there. Just.
Yeah. Ben Derolo's saying it's the big show.
The big show.
The big show.
Ben Derolo.
Oh.
That's a big second row coming off. Well played.
Yeah, commentator's curse, Ali. So I'll just name the whole Currie team quickly. Watsons couldn't make use of the broken play there. Fido tried his best, but just didn't have the speed. Tried to give it inside to Fox. He then tried an audacious offload.
Who's this from against you?
Yeah, it's almost a guaranteed penalty every single time.
Killing it. Killing it.
And there it is.
Turning the screen.
See Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter straight in there.
Congratulate the forwards. He'll take control of the ball.
At the start of the season, actually, we gave away 2 penalty tries against Heriot's for scrum issues. So I don't know if Currie have just looked at that and said, you know, that could be a weak point for Watsons, but they've certainly been dominant the whole game. Hunter makes sure, not much yardage, but it's held up in the air a little bit there.
Kill more time.
Yeah.
What's the bonus point? Finish within 8 and you get a bonus point?
Within 7, I think. Or is it 8? 7 or 8. So yeah, that's actually quite a good point, Alec.
Need to get some territory though if you're going to get 3.
We haven't even been in their half for the last 15 minutes. Apart from that little break.
That's a penalty
Here
there.
we go.
Here we go.
Tap and go.
Thought so.
Murray Scott gives it to Miller.
Just pick up the pace a bit.
Yeah, up the intensity. Miller's going to go long here. So he tries to. Line out. Watson's ball. It's Rennick will be thrown in.
We've got to protect the 9 here if he's going. We're going off the top.
Off the top. See if this is straight.
Oh, it's straight through.
Straight to Nabdy.
Looking all right throw.
Oh, Watsonians have done well. Very knocked it on.
Yeah, it went straight through the jumper's arms. I think it was Fido. Yeah, they've got a second chance here. Really need to make the most of it.
So scrum's not. It'll have to be a clean strike and straight out. You don't want any mucking about in the scrum here.
No.
Currie will fancy this.
Yeah. Fido just pick up and go straight off it.
Actually doesn't look like Fido's at the back anymore, Brian.
Unless he's tucked in the flank.
Yeah, looks like they put Connor Boyle to number 8.
Quick strike.
It held well.
Get away.
It's now out.
Yeah.
Chalmers in.
Looking for work.
Foxy. Oh. Tackled well by Currie. Going left. Murray Scott. Very fast line speed / offside by Currie. Say it only once. Rennick straightens up. He's got his knee down. Finn Hobus in there to support. Murray Scott's going right. Fox at 10. Gives it flat to Fido.
Stripped. Another penalty.
Lucky. Get the ball. Get the ball. Go.
Into the corner. Oh, no, sorry, ignore my. I'm looking at the clock. I'm going to take the 3, try and get the bonus point.
Speed of Chris Hunter.
Straight on.
Getting on the pitch there.
There'll be messages coming on as well.
Big year for Chunter this year, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed. Wedding, stag do.
2 big events to get through.
Just bought a new house.
Tell his life story, Steve. It's only going out live to the internet.
Yeah. Born in February '86. Right, Miller must add on the extra 3 here. Drills it low and straight.
He's hit it. Nice. Good nudge.
23-29. All the Watsons players
All to play for Watsonians here. Here we
One
go.
Score in it. What entertainment, Nashi, eh? What more would you want on a Saturday?
Warmer toes. Absolutely freezing.
Yeah, it feels like the second half has dropped.
Yeah.
No snares yet, but let's see what's coming.
Hunter taking his time to restart.
He'll go long, surely.
Yeah, surely. He does indeed. Picks out Steely. Steely runs it.
Still running hard. Good lad.
Good carry, Steely.
Couple of rolls.
Yeah, it's what you really want.
Oh,
it's not who you want there.
That's
it.
That's full time.
Full time, Watsons lose.
29-23.
29-23 if it is. They're within the bonus point.
Final score 30-23, Currie 29.
Thank you, Ali Wright, Alan Nash for joining. We'll see.
Game. Thanks for having us, Steve.
Thank you, Steve-O.
Not at all. Great insight as always. We'll see if we can get someone up. Yeah, it's, with the loss, I don't think anyone will come up, so we'll probably just end it there. And it's Edinburgh Accies away at Rayburn Place next week, so they've not got the best facilities for filming, but I will see if I can do that. I'll keep you updated on the Facebook page, but thanks everyone for watching. Good game. Thanks again to Alan Nash and Ali Wright, and that is us.